Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. It is time for a Project Pan update. This is going to be update number 6. Jumping straight into it, let's not waste time. I finished one product this month which I knew I'd be able to finish because it was an easy one. There wasn't much left in it. This is the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. I really like this product. I think it's really clever. It's like, if you're not familiar with what it is, it's high pigment, basically foundation, and you mix it in with your other base products to increase the pigmentation of them, or you can mix it with your favorite moisturizer or sunscreen or whatever you want to create like your perfect base product. Now, I love this. I think it works really well, but I hate the packaging. I hate the packaging because it's not airtight, it dries up. I had major issues with that. I managed to like get out as much as I could. I spent like, probably spent a good half an hour like scraping this stuff out so that I could get the last of the product out of there. But it is done. I have heard that the packaging is potentially better, so I probably will repurchase this because it's a great product and it's kind of worth the risk. Let's look at progress of my other products. So I'm going to start with this one. It is my Sugarbaby eyeshadow. I've been using this, not a lot. This month was hard because I spent 2 weeks in Japan. I didn't take most of this stuff with me. So a lot of things don't have a lot of progress on them. Since I got back, however, I've been using this most days. This is totally taking a back seat for probably the next like 2 to 3 weeks because I just received the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. So that's my priority right now. I want to test it out, review it, all that jazz. Let's do something big that keeps trying to fall off my lap. This is the Chi Chi Highlighting and Contouring Palette. Again, not much progress because I didn't take it to Japan and I've only been using it over the last 2 weeks. There it is. I do have a fairly nice little dip going in this shade here. I've been playing with these two over here and obviously playing with all of the contours. Now, in the last Project Pan video, when I introduced this, I said I wasn't sure what was going to happen with these shades over here, these two. And I've been playing with them this month, and there's a good chance that I actually won't bother trying to pan them because the colors just aren't right for me. I'm wearing this one today on my forehead and it looks dirty. Like it actually does. It looks like orange dirt. So I probably won't try to finish these since this one here is much darker as well. I just don't think it's going to work for me. But I've given up on this one because I know it just it's not right for my skin tone. And I'm assuming this one's going to be the same. Might see, I don't know. I'm going to play around with it, but I know I can finish these two here. This one's a really good grey-based contour. This one I can use as a contour and a bronzer. All of the powders on this side, I think I'll be able to use. Might skip on the highlighter, not sure yet. Trying to pan another highlighter as it is, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see. e.l.f. Tea Rose lipstick. So I've been using this a little bit. I did take it to Japan and used it probably once. Shouldn't have even taken it with me. Just stupid. But there is how I'm currently looking. So a little bit of progress. More progress than last month, which is good. Well done, Hayley. But I still enjoy the color. I still enjoy the formula. I just gotta wear it. My Lorac Behind the Scenes primer. Now, on the last update I was here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the line. What I've done with this is I've actually squeezed it out into this pot because I was getting so close to the end of... I was getting so close to the end of it that when I was squeezing product up, it was all just getting stuck sort of basically in this part of the tube, and it was really hard to get out. So I'd give it a little bit of extra pressure and it would literally like squirt product. And I felt like, okay, I could totally go ahead and continue using it that way and waste excess product, but I do like this primer. I think it's a good primer. It works well for me. I'm totally sick of it and I want to use something different, but I don't necessarily want to waste it. And because I'm so close to being done, it feels like a bit more of an accomplishment to actually finish it. So I stuck it in there. Much easier to use without squirting it on my clothes, on my desk, or my carpet. But I expect this, I don't know if it'll be done by the next update. Hopefully it will, fingers crossed, but I expect it to be done soon. Australis Metallix eyeshadow in Gold Gaga. I've been using this under the Sugarbaby eyeshadow and I really like it. It's like glittery, foiled effect, beautiful. I've got kind of a dip in there, and basically what I do with this is I use it and like you dip a brush in it, sort of moves around a lot. So I've actually hit pan on this quite a few times, but then I just take the brush and like push it back into place. So there is a dip going on in there. I have used a little bit of it. It's definitely not close to being finished. I'll be working on this for a few more months, but I'm happy with my progress. I'm putting it aside while I test out the Urban Decay palette because I just want the Urban Decay palette to be about the Urban Decay palette. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, so happy to keep going with this. Bourjois Eyeshadow in 08. I've been using this as a highlighter. When I first started this project, I was using it as a highlighter on my body, and now I'm using it as a highlighter on my face because most of the time I have my body covered up. The reason I don't in this video is because I've got my heater blasting on silent behind me, so it's nice and warm in my room. I took this to Japan and I knew that I was kind of close to finishing this up, and it was frustrating me that because I was only using it on small areas of my face, I wasn't really seeing the progress that I was previously. So I focused on just one area of the pan and I got it down to the baked base, or the base that they bake the shadow on. So I can see now really how much product I've got left. It's a lot when it comes to just using it on your cheekbones and like the tip of your nose or your inner corner. So I'm gonna be, this will be here when summer rolls around. But I reckon by the time summer rolls around, I'll be able to use this up really quickly because then it's back on the body. Last product that I'm still working on is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Matte in Between the Sheets. I'm enjoying this blush. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it every single day since I put it in the project, and even before then because I was sort of playing around with it and I discovered that I loved it. So I have got the tiniest little speck of pan on this. I honestly think what has happened is my brush, I use a Real Techniques something brush. What's it called? Fuck. Okay, I use a Real Techniques contour brush. Now these are quite dense and they've got like a sort of tapered tip, sort of, kind of, a little bit. And I stick it in there and I swirl. And I think what's happened is a couple of the bristles have just like dug into that one spot where like I put the most pressure on the brush. So I kind of feel like it's cheating just a little bit because it moves the product around. It's not like a traditional powder blush where you would, you know, when you hit pan, you legit hit pan. So I kind of feel like it's cheating. However, it's exciting because it's like, look, you used product. Use enough product to get close to the end of the pan, or the pan. Words. You get what I'm saying. Since I finished up my custom cover drops, I need to add a new product into the project, and I'm chucking this in. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama. I don't know how much product is in this. I don't know how long it will take me to finish because the packaging is black. What I do know is that I've used this a lot, and when I pull the wand out, it's not as saturated in product as it used to be. Now, if this wand looks different to your brow charmer wand, that's probably because I snapped the stupid fucking chunky ball tip off this wand because I hated it and I just wouldn't use the product. Anyway, I don't think there's a lot of product in here. But I'm just going to use it because I've been using it every day to try and finish it up anyway, so I'll just chuck it in here. Something I will say about this is these types of product, so these like clear brow gels, I don't typically use them until they're completely done. I typically use them until the product is so murky and discolored that it makes me physically sick. So once I reach that point, it's going in the bin because that's gross. Alright, so that's it for my Project Pan update number 6. I'll be back in a month with another update. Probably not any empties, but you know, that's sometimes just the way the cookie crumbles. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're doing a Project Pan, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you want, you can link your blog post or your YouTube channel where you're doing your Project Pan. But if you link something else, I'll probably delete it because I don't like spam comments. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.